again, man, things is getting really, really bad in the news lately, especially with New York City. New York City, man, I don't know what's going on in New York City right now with the labor laws. Not the labor laws, but this immigration, man. This immigration is getting worse and worse and worse, especially with these immigrants that's coming over here in regards to that. And we don't have nowhere for these immigrants, man, in regards to that. I don't understand why they will still be bringing immigrants over here when we are deporting their ass right now. There's a major issue with we're just now deporting all these immigrants as far as with that back to their country where they're not supposed to be over here, which is a good thing. I'm glad they done that in regards to that. Good job, Mr. Trump, as far as with the immigration thing that's going on right now. I'm very surprised. I'm very happy to hear doing that in regards to that. But now we got to get the Americans back to work. We still got people out of work due to the COVID pandemic that's going on right now. That was going on. We still got people out of work from that, man, in regards to that. Jobs just don't, especially like for people that's in professional jobs, man, those jobs are not easy to get, and it takes a while to get them in regards to that, where everybody's been impatient and they're not taking into consideration the others that's out here that's possibly still, dealing with that in regards to that, where they have lost just about every damn thing in regards to that. We have a lot of people that's still out that's lost basically everything, man. Everything. I mean, everything in regards to that. And it takes a while for you to get back on your feet like that. They don't take that. I mean, that is kind of hard for them to actually dictate or try to make this judgment where most of these individuals still out here trying to get back on their feet. That's basically it right now. We got to make a program for them, for these professionals, just not professionals, because anybody in regards to that, but it's also the jobs to make. It's making programs for them to get back on their feet and maybe take out loans, man. Trump should do the loan thing again, man. In regards to that, if the United States still have leftover money to be giving people, processing people, government grants, man, grants. That's gonna be hard to pay back the loans, dealing with the fact that you lost everything in regards to that. You're just not trying to get back on your feet, or at these people that's, especially these immigrants, not immigrants, but Americans. That should be giving these Americans grants to get housing or to buy purchase anything you possibly need to get yourself back and forth to work, or to get back in housing, man, in regards to that. That's where these grants should be awarded to people who have lost everything because of this COVID. Not just because of COVID, just to get back on the feet. In regards to that, that's what we're supposed to be doing, getting back on that, getting back on top of that, as far as with these individuals overpopulating these homeless shelters, or, dealing with the fact that immigrants are overpopulating now for letting them come over here. But we got to get these Americans back on their feet first, prior to that, and get them back at work, or just give them a government grant to get housing, to get out of that situation, as far as with housing, or use the grant as needed. If you're still out here in regards to that and you fit the profile, you should make a grant thing where a grant to get back on individuals' feet out here in this COVID thing, man. Because like I said before, man, they got people in the right now dealing with the fact that, people are still out here trying to do what they gotta do in order to survive, man. I don't think that's right. Like I said before, that grant should be rewarded to get housing, a car, get back and forth to work, and to go look for work if you have to, or to go out on interviews, man. Like I said before, you need that, man, you're not gonna live without money. Put it that way. In regards to that, Americans know that. There's no way you could live in America without money. There's no way around it. Anybody that say so, use a fucking fool. You can live without money. Man, take money for everything. Money, you gotta have money to go out. You gotta have money to ride around. You gotta have money to do anything, man, in regards to that. There's no way around it. In regards to that, everybody gotta have it. In regards to that. If you don't have money, you ain't living, man. Put it that way. In regards to that, there's no way around it. That's what I'm thinking the government should do right now. In regards to that, you need to make these laws where they got to get these checks out in order to temporary checks, man. Put it that way. It would be a temporary, like a grant program, people to get back on their feet. Because, like I said before, you could not live under these conditions. In regards to that, take money. I should make them do it. Well, we should. Trump should make them do it anyway. Later on Black News.